And that is on the house. Yeah, what about us lot? We had to shell out for these. Yeah, well, somehow, mate, you just ain't got the same appeal, have you?
Gan, can I have a word?
No, I'm sorry, I'm busy.
It's important. It's Lisa. She's losing blood.
I ain't pushing dodgy motors through the arches.
Why not? You did it before and you didn't care what happened then.
Yeah, we know that ain't true, don't you? Besides, I've got Lisa to think about. I've got a baby on the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot. You're a reformed character now, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to put things right. I'm trying to get my life straight for once.
And how come Dan's still behind my bar? How come he's still living in your house? He ran Ricky out of town, he's ruining my life, and it's all your fault.
Well, I put him in there, so I'll get him out. But I'll do it my way.
Fine, then do it fast. Otherwise, do the deal, flog the cars, and finish it once and for all.
Look, are you sure you're okay? I could come with you.
No, don't worry, she's going to be fine.
If you see Phil, tell him where we've gone.
What did she say exactly?
She just said that Lisa was in pain and she was bleeding a little bit. Mel didn't know how bad it was.
Well, is that it? Is that all you know?
Well, don't shoot the messenger, mate. I'm just telling you what she said.
Where's Lisa?
She's pregnant. She's bleeding. She needs to see a doctor.
Take off and sit down. I'll get someone over as quick as I can.
I want to see someone now.
Just take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. I want to see a doctor.
You will. Your top priority.
Come on, let's sit down.
Why are you doing this?
With whatever's happened, just still a mate.
Not even after last week, even though I'm kicking you out.
Yeah, well, maybe it's time I moved on, you know. You've got a family coming, you're going to need the room, innit?
Yeah, well, the trouble is, my gaff ain't the only problem, is it? There's the Vic as well.
What about the Vic?
Well, it's not exactly working out, is it? You Frank and Mum.
I've really tried to make the peace over there. I've tried really hard, but they just don't want to know.
What, getting rid of Ricky? That was trying to make the peace, is it?
Look, don't try and put that one on me. That ain't down to me, that.
You forced Ricky out of there. You were there day in, day out, rubbing salt into the wounds.
Yeah, but it weren't me flogging him on his back.
Okay. The bottom line is, you shouldn't be there.
Right, so what do you want me to do?
Give the pub back.
What to you?
I was messed up when I sold it to you, and you took advantage.
Oh, come on, I took advantage. What is this, poor Phil?
I sold it to you for peanuts. I mean, is that the actions of a sane
Yeah, I
man?
know, but you was all right about it after, weren't you? In fact, this is the first time in months I've had a peep at you.
Yeah, well, I've only just sorted my life out now, mate.
Yeah, well, I need that pub. It's my life, Phil.
Yeah, well, I'll give you a few grand to tide you over.
I can't do it, mate. Peggy's offered me 100.
Mum can't get that kind of money together, and you know it.
Well, then she should have knocked it out to me, shouldn't she?
I sold you that pub for £5.
Well, that's tough, mate.
Well, the bleeding isn't actually that bad. In fact, it seems to have stopped.
But why was I bleeding at all?
It's not unknown to have some blood loss during pregnancy. It's not necessarily a bad sign.
Really?
Now, we'll give you another ultrasound, and that'll clear things up either way.
But do you think everything might be okay?
Well, I wouldn't rule it out. Now, I'll go and give Guiney a call. If you'd both just wait outside.
All right. She sounded optimistic.
Do you think?
Yeah. Why don't you?
I don't know what to think. I mean, if you're losing blood, there's got to be something wrong.
Yeah, but she just said that isn't necessarily a bad sign.
They always say that, don't they? They just try and reassure you. Mel, what if they missed something in the scan last week?
Lisa, you're jumping way ahead of yourself.
Am I?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, come on.
Yeah, maybe you're right, you know. Maybe this whole pregnancy thing is just messing with my brain.
You're just a bit on edge. It's only natural.
It's not, and you know it. I'm being totally paranoid.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be paranoid than a complete mug.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Come on.
You're saying I'm a mug?
No. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about me. Me and Dan.
But there wasn't any you and Dan.
No, there isn't. Come on.
Now, I'll give you 10 grand. That ain't a bad return for a couple of months.
No, I can't do it, mate.
Listen, I ain't going to ask you again. This is the last time.
Phil, listen to me. You're wound up and you're worried about Lisa. Do yourself a favour, go in there and see her and calm down.
I want the pub back.
You ain't going to get it back.
Wait. I said I want the pub back. You're doing my mum's head in. She's falling apart over
You was the one who wanted to screw her up. So now you've got to pay the consequences, ain't you? Hey! I want you to make it grassy, because I will. I will! The old lot of you. Peggy and Roy. The old scam. I don't think your mum's going to like that, do you? How do you think Lisa's going to feel about it? Now, Phil, I suggest you go in there and you see your girlfriend before you lose that and all.
I went over for Vic. He had another woman there. I virtually walked in on him.
In bed?
No, on the sofa. He was feeding her some cheesy line, telling her she was the most beautiful thing he'd ever seen.
I thought he really liked you.
Obviously not.
Miss Shaw, they're ready for you. Gynae 2, 4th floor.
Thanks.
Come on.
Phil! I thought you weren't coming.
What happened?
They want me to go upstairs for a scan.
The scan? What'd they say? What's wrong?
They just want to check to make sure everything's okay.
Don't worry, the doctor said it might all be a false alarm.
A false alarm that Dan said you were bleeding.
Yeah, I was a bit, but it stopped.
I don't believe this. I've been worried sick.
I know, I'm sorry, but at least you're here now.
That's what you wanted, wasn't it? You thought you'd just click your fingers and I'd come running after you, didn't you?
Phil, she's not out of the
You
woods
keep
yet.
out of it. It's got nothing to do with
She
you.
was losing blood.
Yeah, and what did the doctor say? He said she was going to be okay, didn't he?
You're completely out of order.
Mel, I think you should go.
No, no way.
No, please. I really appreciate you bringing me here, but I'm fine.
Give me a ring when you get back, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Good luck.
Should we go up?
What's the point?
Phil, just because I ain't collapsed on the floor don't mean there's nothing wrong. It could be anything.
And it could be nothing.
Why are you being so nasty?
You think this is nasty? You got no idea.
Mel,
What are you doing here?
I gave Phil a lift. I just thought I'd hang around. How is she? She all right?
Yeah, she's probably going to be all right. They've gone up for a scan.
Poor Lisa, she must be worried sick.
Yeah,
So what are you doing now?
going home.
I'll be with you, shall I?
Lisa, I'm sorry. I never meant what I said. It's just she gave me a scare.
So you have a go at me? That's fair.
It's not about you.
Well, who is it about then, Phil?
No one. But I just got a lot on my mind at the moment. And I overreacted, but I'm sorry.
You can't tell me anything, can you? Even now, we're sitting here waiting to... Something could be wrong with our baby, and still you won't talk to me.
Nothing is wrong.
How do you know? What if there's something really wrong with it?
Lisa,
I bet if there was, you wouldn't stick around, would you? I bet if it weren't 100%, you'd be out that door.
how can you say that? When I found out that Ben's hearing was damaged...
We're not talking
when
about
I
Ben.
found out Ben's hearing was damaged, I loved him more, not less.
Phil, this ain't about Ben.
I just don't understand what you want from me.
I want to know that you care, that you feel the same as me.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Well, once would be nice.
What, once an hour? You know, you're always on at me.
I wonder why, Phil. We're having a baby together. You know, I've moved in with you and nothing's changed. I don't feel any different. I haven't got the faintest idea what you're thinking.
What do you want me to do? Write it on the wall?
Just tell me.
This ain't the time or the place.
I'm scared. I'm really scared.
You know, maybe this ain't easy for me either.
Can't you just give me something? Can't you just trust me? Please.
Miss Shaw, we're ready for you.
Well, I don't know about you, but I could murder a drink. Thanks, man.
Do you really think I want to spend the night off in some smoky dive for a quick laugh and a packet of scratchings?
Oh, yeah, what's over there?
That's a hotel.
Well, it's got a bar in it. So no, we'll live it up again.
Bargain break for two, 70 quid. Very classy.
Is that a yes or a no?
You've had some bleeding?
Yeah, just a bit, but it's stopped.
How many weeks are you?
15.
Right, let's have a look. Would you mind waiting here for a moment?
Is something wrong?
I need to get the registrar down, take a look, double check. I won't be long.
Double check what? Yeah.
This place is a lock-in shop.
What do you mean?
Well, look around. It's full of middle-aged businessmen and their secretaries. It's pretty sad, if you ask me.
How's a drink?
Very classy, thank you.
Look, I'm sorry the way I reacted last week. It's just... well, to be honest with you, I was disappointed.
So you blame me?
I thought you stood me up. I thought you was playing games with me.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong, didn't you?
Yeah, I know that now, don't I? So why don't we just put it all behind us and start fresh, yeah?
Fine.
Look, why don't we go out one night properly? I mean, get away from the Vic, away from the square. Get to know each other properly.
Well, we're out now. Let's do it right now. Let's have a heart-to-heart. Exchange a few secrets, eh?
What do you mean, secret? Apart from the fact that I can't take my eyes off of you, I'm an open book.
So you really like me then?
Well, yeah.
Sure? Sure it's not the fact that I'm the only female within 50 yards?
Look, I don't see anyone that comes anywhere near you in here.
So I'm the only one?
Yeah, that's right.
Apart from Teresa, of course.
Well, what's she doing? She said she won't be long. I'm going to go and find her.
Don't leave me here.
Miss, you're going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Listen, if it was anything bad, they would have picked it up last week.
What if they missed something?
They wouldn't have.
Well, whatever it is, I ain't giving up this baby.
Well, let's just see what the doctor says.
I mean it, Phil. I don't care what's wrong, how bad it is. I'm keeping this baby.
It's pathetic. All that stuff about how special I am, when all the time you're knocking off anyone you can get your hands on.
But it meant nothing to me. Teresa came on to me. It weren't the other way round.
Oh, and you just couldn't say no.
How can you preach to me? You was out with another geezer.
What, so it's my fault?
You blamed me. You was on a date. I was jealous.
Dan, there was no date.
What do you mean?
I made it up to get you off my back, stop you sniffing around.
Well, there you go. You was playing games with me, weren't you?
The point is, I had a change of heart. I felt guilty. So I came back looking for you, went upstairs, and there you were, unzipping like some cheap porn
Yeah,
star.
but it meant nothing to me. Look, if I'd have known you was interested, I would have gone nearer.
Dan, I'm going.
Please, Mel, don't
What's
go.
the point in staying? We haven't got anything else to say to each other.
We have. Look, please. Look, listen to me. I know you think I'm a bad person, but I'm not.
Really? How long have you been around here, Dan? You haven't exactly endeared yourself, have you?
I've made a few mistakes. I admit that.
Yeah, but that's all you will admit. It's always a mistake. But the fact is, it's men like you that muck people's lives up.
That's not true.
Isn't it? What would your ex-wife say about that? What would Bianca or Carol say about
And
that?
what would Ian say about it, eh? Because it works both ways, doesn't it? Things go wrong, people get hurt. I don't like it, but it happens,
Yeah, but
doesn't
it's
it?
always down to men like you. You hurt people, Dan, loads of people, and you thrive on it.
Well, if that's true then, and you hate me so much, what are you doing sitting here?
Where you been? We're going out in a red here.
Yeah, apologies for that. It's a bit of a hectic night, I'm afraid. Mate, could you lie back, please?
What do you think it is?
Just lie back for me with a lot.
there's obviously something wrong. Oh, you just tell us.
Just a minute, please.
What?
I'm afraid I can't detect a heartbeat. Baby's dead. I lost my fiance. Carol aborted my kid. And now look at me. Hey, look at me now. I'm running a pub where everybody hates me. It can't get any better, could it? Mel, the fact is, all that stuff is gone. It's finished with. The only thing I want now is you.
Your next victim.
Oh, please, is that what you are, a victim? Always doing the right thing. Being sensible. Melanie Healy, a good little girl.
Dan, I'm not going to be next on your list.
I don't want you to be. Look, Mel, I've never felt about anyone the way I feel about you. I'm telling you, I loved Carol, and I did. I had feelings for Bianca, but I swear to you, neither of them could hold a candle to you. We're the same, me and you.
And you expect me to believe that?
All right, then, if you're not interested, great. Go on, get up. Get up and walk out that door. But if you are, what is holding you back? Mel, look at me. I'm telling you, I like you. I really like you. I know it sounds like a cheesy line, but it's not. When you're not around, I can't think about anything else but you. When you're behind that bar, I cannot take my eyes off you.
You're horny, Dan. It happens. Give Teresa a call. I'm sure she'll oblige.
I don't want Teresa. I want you.
Dan, you say it sounds like a line. That's because it does.
All right. I come clean and I confess. You're right. I am. I'm no good. I've always been no good. All I do is tell lies. I use people and I mess women's lives up. I can't promise you anything, but you know that, don't you? Because you're no mug. You know it, and you don't let me get away with it. And I like that. I like the fact that you know just how bad I am. But you're still here, aren't you? You're still here having a drink with me.
I'm just killing time, that's all.
Now I'm being straight with you. I'm being more straight than I've ever been with anyone in my life before. Come on, please, give me a chance. Come on, take the risk. What you got to lose? It's empty. Oh, come on, please, say something. Are you just going to sit there and tell me you do not feel the same way at all?
What do you think?
Oh, then what are we waiting for?
So, what do we do now? Hold hands, go on a date?
I think we're past that stage, yeah. I think we take the plunge, no delays. We just...
Meaning what?
We're in a hotel, aren't we? Go upstairs, get a room.
Now?
It's up to you.
Okay.
There's absolutely nothing you could have done, okay? You simply had a miscarriage.
But it's meant to be safe now. 15 weeks, it's meant to be okay.
I'm really very sorry. Look, why don't I get a nurse to bring you up a cup of tea and you can...
I don't want a cup of tea. I just want to know what happened, what I've done wrong.
You haven't done anything wrong.
But one minute is alive and the next it's gone. Something must have caused that.
Miss Shaw, it's not your fault, okay? Right, there's a 1,000 theories about what causes a miscarriage. It could be genetic factors, infection, hormonal imbalance. The truth is, nobody really knows.
I can't believe that.
That's true. I wish it wasn't, but it is. Your baby just died.
So what happens now?
Well, the normal procedure is to take the mother through to surgery and give her a D&C.
You mean a scrape?
It's not the term I'd use, but it's quick, it's fairly painless. I should see this evening. You'll be home first thing in the morning.
You just want to scrape out my child.
Really? I promise you, it's not as bad as it sounds.
I ain't having it.
I know how distressing this is.
No, you don't. You've got no idea.
Lisa.
So, here we are then.
Do you want a drink?
No thanks. No more liars, okay? Just promise me.
All right, I promise. Do you know something? You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
What did you say?
I said you're beautiful. What's the matter? Well, hold on a minute. What's happened? What have I done?
Good night. Enjoy the room.
Mel, what's wrong? What's the matter? Oi, what's going on? Look, will you just please explain to me? Just tell me what I've done.
Coming to my senses, that's all. It's amazing, isn't it? A bright girl like me and flash a handsome face and a nice pair of biceps and I'm all over the shop.
Look, if I'm moving too fast, then I'll pull back.
Dan, I'm not some virgin. I could take you on any day. I'm not going to be another notch on your bedpost. I'm worth a little bit more.
Mel, please, listen to me. Look, I love you. I'm mad about you.
It's funny, because you just fed me the exact same cheesy line that you fed Teresa. But unfortunately for you, I've got a little bit more self-respect than her.
Mel, come on, please. Come on, if I did say the wrong thing, it was just out of nerves, that's all. Look, don't run away from me. If you leave now, we'll never know what we're missing.
You want to know what we're missing? Okay? There. Now we both know.
Lisa, you can't just run away. You've got to go back and deal with it.
I can't.
Listen to me. I don't like it, but it's happened. There's nothing we can do.
Maybe there was. Maybe we could have prevented it. Maybe it's all our fault.
You heard what the doctor said. It's nobody's fault. We can try again. You can have another baby.
I don't want another baby. I want this baby.
We can get through this.
How? How are we going to get through this? We can't even get through a day together. I mean, look at us, rowing all the time. I've been stressed out my head. Imagine what that's been doing, all them hormones rushing around. I've been poisoning my own baby.
You can't think like that. It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just happened.
It's so easy for you, isn't it? Nothing ever touches you. You're just cold through and through.
Lisa, if you don't go back in there, you're going to start bleeding and you're going to give birth to this baby anyway. Is that what you want? You've got to sort it out, man.
I don't want to sort it out. I don't want to stop being pregnant.
Lisa, you already have.
Yeah. And I bet you're glad, aren't you? You never wanted this baby. In fact, you wanted me to have an abortion.
I've been telling you for weeks that I wanted this baby. That I was happy.
Rubbish, it's all been show. Deep down, I knew you never wanted it.
How can you say that?
You were just saying it, going along with the whole thing.
I had my doubts, yeah. I told you that, and you know why. You know what happened to me before.
I've heard it over and over. How you couldn't cope, how you took to the bottle. Well, tragic, innit? Because the only one that missed out was you.
You don't think I don't know that? You don't think that a day don't go by when I don't regret it? I missed out on my chance of being a proper dad to Ben. I'm never going to get it back again.
This ain't about Kathy and Ben. It's about me and you. We had a baby and you couldn't handle it.
First? Yeah. I admit it. And I'm not proud of it. When the baby came along, I was frightened and I panicked. But then I realised I was doing exactly what I did before. Just running away. Running away from being a dad again and actually having to feel something again. I didn't want to muck it up this time. But I wanted this baby. I wanted the chance of having a family, of doing something good for once. This, I just feel sick. And there's nothing I wouldn't give a second chance for both of us. But it's too late. It's gone.
It's okay. We're gonna get through it.
You don't believe me, don't you? Lisa, you can't believe me. I really wanted this baby.
I know. I know.